Good evening, anyone that happens to be watching. My name is Douglas, or Dougstep as I'm known on the internet, and this is a replay commentary for Lord Vats's anti-mage game. Lord Vats is, or was, approximately a 600 to 700 MMR player. He has recently climbed to, I believe, 1k after seeking advice on Reddit, so very well done to you for that, Lord Vats. And we'll get into the match. Yeah, there's not much else to say. I'm expecting, looking at the ending scores and last hits and such, you've farmed pretty well, but I'm expecting you've mostly farmed the jungle for most of the game, which, while it's good, there was a recent nerf to jungle creeps, meaning that you get far less experience and gold than previously. Okay, let's have a look at what you've got here. You've got 8 tangos, a stout shield, and you've got your... we need free camera. I apologize for the amateur level of this. This is literally the first one of these I've ever done, but I saw a guy with less than 1,000 MMR wanting to improve, and I couldn't help but try to help. I do only have 2.3k solo MMR at my highest, so that is worth noting. I am not a god at this, and I will say things that are wrong, but I believe I can help a 1k MMR climb, because personally I am quite good at hard carries, but lacking in other things, and my game sense is poor. Whereas when I'm replaying matches, I tend to be quite rude to myself. What we're going to be watching mostly here for an AM player is your last hits. It's very important to position well, especially if you don't have... Okay, here's the thing. Fucking 10 out of 10 for not skilling something. 90% of players at this skill... Hang on, let's have a look. Skilled. 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 Not skilled. This guy is good too. Skilled. 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 The reason you don't skill anything, such as the anti-mage player here, is that if you skill something, you cannot react in any way other than what your... Sorry, the dot was confusing me. You cannot react in any way other than what your particular ability enables you to do. So for example, had the Quap taken, say, Shadow Strike, and then gotten engaged by the AM and Sniper... Oh. Okay, I like that you're picking up Quelling Blade early. That trade wasn't good to get it, though. Personally, I think you should have eaten a tango here when you engaged in this fight. Okay, I'm going to finish what I was saying before. For example, if the Quap skills Shadow Strike at level 1, then gets engaged on, she can't blink out if she gets to a point where she's going to die and a blink would save her. Alright, we're going to go back and watch that fight again. I apologize, this is probably going to be quite scattered. Okay, no. Right. Here, PA's going straight to the secret. She's already... No. Okay. First thing. I would suggest eating a tango there. I get... Or here. Like, in this fight, early on, a tango is insane as it's 8 health regen, I believe. It's approximately 7 or 8 health regen. Yeah. 8.5 stacked with your natural. 7.2, there we go. So it's 7.2 health regen. Early on, people are hitting for like 50, 60 a hit. But those hits are only coming in, well, here's AM's got, yeah, once a second. So if you're getting 7 HP regen, you can possibly tank 2 or 3 extra hits. Now, it's a minute in, and you don't have a last hit. You're also laning with a sniper, who is probably, I'm assuming, not playing support. You have 5 carries on the team. We're going to have a look. Yes, you've got 5 carries on the team. At 1k, this is, I imagine, extremely common. I've heard it's extremely common. But at the same time, it's worth learning support so that you can make all these players act like they're 2k players. Because as a support, you can take command of the team. That's just a suggestion, though. And that's only if you've got people that'll actually listen. which I'm imagining at 1k you might not. So we're going to be trying to focus more on the AM. You've got 2 last hits at 2 minutes. This is bad. This is when you have to go, okay, something's not working here. What do I need to change to get these last hits? It might be telling Sniper to throw his Q on the PA, and then you jump on the PA, you try to kill her or get her down, because you'll notice the PA now has no regen, and she's still playing aggressive. So if you keep tangoing up, you tell your Sniper to tango up, then he can shrapnel the PA, you can jump on her, and if you don't kill her and don't die, you can get a lot of damage in, which will force her to go back, because down here people tend not to ship themselves regen. People tend to not understand how important regen is. So this PA is going to be very low for a very long time if you can get early damage in on it. The Queen of Pain also does not have any regen. You need to be looking at these guys right at the start of the game, and you need to be going, okay, what will make my lane easier? And here it's, yep, see, that was good. You had the tango going, you went in, you tried to get the Sniper to go in. Sniper's coming in now. You want to keep retreating. Have another tango right there, that tree, or here, or here, or are you going to go back to base? Okay, that's not a bad idea, because you can get your boots. I see that you had courier in your inventory. I like that, because it means you're thinking about not just yourself, but your team, which is very important, especially down here, because you need to be watching what your team's doing. And if there's 3 heroes pushing into a place where you've got a ward, and you can see 2 heroes, then if you make it 4v2, the chances of your side winning that team fight goes up exponentially. And at 1k, the chances of them getting back up is pretty low. Not impossible, but low. I don't like this. You should be going back to lane. The PA has no regen, the Sniper's getting good harass in, the Quap has no regen. You should know this, you should be looking at this, and you've still got regen, see? So you can fight top. All you need to do is get that Ring of Health, and you can lane against them easily, because they can't burst you until Quap is level 3, they might have a chance, and the PA won't be able to do jack until level 6. She can only do, so much with these 2 abilities, and the blur is simply survivability, so it's not going to help her. Your last hits, you're on 9 last hits at 5 minutes. Well, 450. I won't be too harsh. If you get these, it could be good, but I imagine Slider's going to try. Yep, down here you need to be watching for people auto-attacking, like this guy was. And if they are auto-attacking, you treat them like a very big, very strong creep. And what you do with that very big, very strong creep is you steal every fucking last hit off them. Unless you see, because it's very simple. If they're auto-attacking, they're not paying full attention and they don't fully know what they're doing. This is bad. This is bad. You could have seen the arrow. You have blink. The blink does have a slight cast time, so you might have been able to blink out, you might not. But if you can practice looking for hooks, looking for arrows, especially in a scenario where you know they have a Mirana, like, it's risky. You're going back bot again. I don't think this is the worst idea, but if you want to keep going bot, what I would suggest is, because I've seen that you can farm, what you need to do is you need to buy yourself a ward. Yep, you've got wards, so you should have bought those before you TP'd, because then you could have had them down with you. I don't know, you might have forgotten to pick them up from the shop or whatever, but the idea is you put one here or here, and then you know anyone in this area that's going to be coming to gank you, so you get free farm down here. You've got Slider back there, you've got CM here. CM has no defensive tool because she doesn't have enough mana for Frostbite. If you look at this, remember you've got mana burn. So if you dive on her when she already doesn't have enough mana for Frostbite, she's never going to get enough mana for Frostbite in that engagement because you burn mana. You could go for a kill here if you're slut. He doesn't have his Q. Okay. You can't really go for a kill on that. What you can do though, this CM has nothing to stop you. She doesn't have enough mana for Crystal Nova anymore. If you have a stout shield, which you do, you have boots, which you do, you are 360, she is 320. You are 40 move speed higher. You are quite a lot of damage higher, and she attacks like once every 2 seconds, 1.36. You attack 1.11, meaning you can just keep damaging her all the time because she has no defense against you. She has 2 armor, you have 3. So the trades are always going to be in your favor, and because you've got regen and she doesn't, if you can get her to half HP or lower, she can't be in lane anymore. The pause is unfortunate, but you know what? I'll go around and talk about everything that I can see happening while it's paused. So, you have 15 last hits and 5 denies. I like the denies. The denies now give you XP since 7.0, I believe, or 7.01. So denying is very, very good, especially as an anti-mage because it gets you more in the pattern of lasting as well. It keeps you understanding how much damage you do. It keeps you in the flow of the game. It keeps you paying attention. But you have to make sure not to pay too much attention because there's a Morana, who if she arrows you, you pretty much die. And there's a PA and a Quap. If they both put their Q on you, you move at like 100 move speed. No, it's a bit higher than that, but very, very slowly. It's very hard for you to escape if you have your blink down. I like this ward, but I don't know how much good it's going to be for you. A little tip, if you have a quelling blade, you can cut this tree here. I can't ping while the game's paused, but we can draw on the map. No, we can't. We'll wait for the game to unpause before I talk about that. Right. So you haven't seen Wraith King all game, have you? You probably haven't. Or if you have, he's been bot for a little bit and then he's fucked off. What this tells you is that he's jungling. Now here's the thing about a Wraith King jungle. He has no defense after his stuns run out. He has enough mana to stun twice, but his stun is on an 8-second cooldown. If you can get anyone on your team, you can kill this guy. Because you've got a Pudge. Pudge is an insanely powerful early ganker. If you go, hey Pudge, I'm gonna buy a smoke. I'm pretty sure that Wraith King is in the jungle. You see 2 heroes top, you see 1 hero mid, and you see the CM bottom. You see everyone except the Wraith King, which means the Wraith King is either here or in here. And if you smoke, you can go kill that guy, because you've got a Pudge who has a slow and a hook. And all that he needs to do is land the hook or even just walk in with the slow. And you just need to hit him, because you've got mana burn, which is very powerful against a Wraith King. See, this is good. You're pinging him. Yeah, that's your ping. So you know he's there. You're paying attention. You know he's going to farm that, he's going to get the bounty rune, and he's going to be level 6 soon. If you can kill him at Wraith King before 6, it makes him very weak. Here's the thing, though. He hasn't been interrupted. He's got 32 last hits. So this guy is slowly getting powerful simply because no one's trying to stop him getting powerful. So I believe you went in on the CM here. I'm going to go back to that. Right, so this is good. You're pinging the CM. You know she's way out of position, and if the Slardar can get a stun, you can kill this person. Slardar just got his Q. Slardar's going in. He got his stun. Okay, here, I don't know if you know about this, but if you don't know about it, look up hero blocking. It's exactly the same as creep blocking, except to heroes, basically. So CM doesn't have that much mana. She can only frostbite 1 person. If the Slardar stuns him and the CM reacts wrong, either stunning a creep or stunning the Slardar, this is a free kill. Because she is... How far out of tower range? I can't see while it's paused. Tower range is like here somewhere, I think. Sort of about there. If you can block her up to here and get 4 hits in after he stuns, this should be a kill. But even if it's not, you've done a lot of damage and you forced her to go back to base. Yep. No, and Slardar's not going for that, you're not going for that. That's good. But remember, when your creeps go under tower, unless you're right-clicking a hero, the creeps will be targeted first. If you don't know about creep aggro, look that up as well. Look at this CM though. She has 300 HP. if your slider goes in and bashes her, you can kill her. AM is very powerful early if you're paying attention and you're careful. The main thing is you have to be careful, you have to be getting last hits. Any bonus gold you can get will just make you faster. AM is powerful at about 30 to 60 minutes because of the fact that he farms very quickly in comparison to a lot of the other hard carries. So the CM is not level 6. The Wraith King, however... No, the Wraith King's not either. You should be trying to coordinate a kill on this guy. The CM's got the tower to protect her. The Wraith King has been up all here the whole game. If you see him here, or here, you can kill him. Because he's got to run all that way. Like, he's got to run all that way to get back to tower. Whereas the CM's been sort of here-ish. You know, it's pretty close to tower. But this is a good kill. You could go here. Yep. You block the slider. But that's okay, because it looks like you might get it still. Yeah, good. See now, go on him. Go on him. There's no reason not to go on him. You have mana burn. Slider has a stun and a bash. Yep, see, now Slider needs to run. You need to tell Slider to run here. But if he doesn't run to tower, you get this kill. Okay, Slider came back in. Used his wand. That was excellent. He actually played that very, very well. And probably better than I would. You need to blink here. Beautiful. That was good. You saw the PA come in, you reacted. And you reacted... Right. Did you ping... What did you just ping? Because if you just pinged the Mirana ult, 10 out of fucking 10, man. That was... No, you have pinged nothing. Was that your ping?
Radiant's bottom tower faces a stiff wind.
I don't quite know what you're pinging. I think you want the Pudge to come in. But what you should be saying here is Mirana ult. Even just quick, type it as quick as you can. Let everyone know, or even do that if you can. Alt and left click. That'll warn people of an ability. Okay, here it looks like the CM wants to go for a kill. The Wraith King's coming in, and so's the PA. Pudge is retreating. That's good. But, what's the problem here? You're a hard carry. You have half the last hits of the Wraith King. This is 10 minutes. At 10 minutes, a really, really good anti-mage can have a Battle Fury. And the reason you want to fast... Okay, you're AFK here. This is... No, you're not. You're not paying attention, though. Okay, PA's hitting here. What you need to be doing is either killing this, killing this, killing this, killing this, or doing something. You need to never stop doing something as a hard carry. It's also important as other players, but the hard carry is the most important. If you're not hitting creeps, you're probably doing it wrong. Because, like, you can literally go AFK and just hit creep. I say AFK. I don't mean literally walk away from your keyboard. I mean, do not participate in the fights in the game at all, except for hitting creeps. If you do that, and you hit 400 last hits at